Douche, and welcome back. This is what we're talking about. I just jumped right into it. We're not going to BS here. These are the new War of the Sparks spoilers, and holy crap are these exciting and really cool. Check it out. Let's just get into it. Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge. Creature and Planeswalker spells you cast have affinity for artifacts. It's +2 Tezzeret. Master of the Bridge deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of artifacts you control. You gain X life. Artifacts, they're going to be heavy. I don't know about in this set, but I'm thinking the next set. Return target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. Exile the top 10 cards of your library. Put all artifact cards from among them onto the battlefield. This is really cool. I'm telling you, artifacts are going to be nuts, man. They're going to bring them back. They're going to bring it back heavy. I'm thinking next set, though. Could be wrong. Who knows? Johnny, the Great-Hearted, another Planeswalker. Get a load of these casting costs. They're pretty high. Not high. 4 is not bad for a Planeswalker. But a lot of us were expecting to see maybe 1-2 drops, some hybrids. I will tell you this, though. We do got some 3 drops so far, and we do have some hybrids. Oh, it's coming down. Stay tuned. Creatures you control have vigilance. This is neat. Look at this. So now, instead of having to +1 or minus anything, it has like this effect already on it. Creatures you control have vigilance. The second you drop this thing, all your creatures get vigilance. For +1, you gain 3 life. -2, put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control and a loyalty counter on each other Planeswalker you control. Super Friends, you better believe it. It's going to be crazy sauce. You heard it here from the Moth Boss. Dreadlord Invasion is a deuce drop. Enchantment. Some of these are new to me. Like, I wanted to get these to you really quick, so I didn't have any time really to analyze many of these cards. Maybe like 2 I looked at, really. So I'm learning with you guys. Let me know your favorite from this set so far. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and amass for 1. New mechanic. What is it? Put a +1/+1 counter on an army you control. On an army you control. What? If you don't control one, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. Whenever a zombie token you control with power 6 or greater attacks, it gains lifelink until end of turn. Zombies are going to be nuts, man. This is crazy. Oh my god. I like the artwork on these too. Oh, this is so hype. This is not even hype. This is real. This is happening, guys. Looks like we got a Flux Channeler. What is this for blue 3-drop? Oh, and a Johnny's Pride Mate. Confirmed, by the way. It is confirmed. It will be in this set. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, Proliferate. Proliferate mechanic is back. Choose any number of permanents and or players. Then give each another counter of each kind already there to 2/2. Whoa, Proliferate's back. This is crazy sauce, man. I like the artwork on this one, too. Again, I can say that about every single card. I'm just really excited. The hype is real, man. Rasca, Swarm's Eminence. Hybrid 4-drop. Oh, that Mox Amber. It's looking better and better. I know this is a 4-drop, though. I'm really looking for that 2-drop or even 3-drop hybrid casting cost to make that Mox Amber something special. Whenever a creature you control with Death Touch deals damage to a player or Planeswalker, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Wow. Wow. I don't even want to say it yet. I'm going to buy me some copies first. Create a 1/1 Black Assassin creature token with Death Touch, and whenever this creature deals damage to a Planeswalker, destroy that Planeswalker. Oh man, Assassins are back. That's sweet. So that's its -2. It's 5 starting out loyalty. There's nothing on it. There's no ultimates in these. It's an uncommon. This is just outrageous, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Calm down. It's serious. This is serious. Emergence Zone. This is an uncommon. Add a colorless for 1, tap it, sacrifice Emergence Zone. You may cast spells this turn as though they had flash. Things are getting out of control. This is really gearing up to be like the most chaotic set there is. And they were maybe not, no, it could be ever. It could be the most craziest ever. You guys can see how excited I am. I can barely even keep my composure here. And also, this is going on live, too, on Twitch right now. The Mythic Championship, all that. They're slowly leaking some cards here and there on the Magic Twitch channel. But holy smokes. They were saying, and Mark Rosewater even said, this is the year. This is the year, 2019, is going to be huge for Magic. I mean, think of how many crazy things that have been going on between MTG Arena, the Mythic Championships, huge dollar, $250,000 first place. Second place, I think it was $125,000. Not Arena Gold, actual cash. Could you imagine? They're like, oh, by the way, we're just going to give you $250,000 Arena Gold. There you go. That would be terrible. Ravnica at War, 4-drop. Exile, all multicolored permanents. Not to mention the new Masters product coming out. New modern product coming out. Basically Masters. Exile, all multicolored permanents. Oh, man. Oh, man. That is pretty big. Permanents. It is a sorcery. Of course this would be. This is a powerful card. Now, this just basically destroys all your Planeswalkers. If you... Mono white has a... Mono white, man, is still going to be pretty powerful. I'm telling you, mono white's still going to be powerful. But you can splash this in any deck, really. You want. You can sideboard, just splash it in. Main board this. This is pretty cool. Depending what you're up against. I mean, then you go up against like a mono red build and just get your the crap kicked out of you, whatever. Ravnica at War, though, looking like a really powerful card. Bolas Citadel. This is a 6-drop legendary artifact. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play the top card of your library if you cast a spell this way. Pay life equal to its converted mana cost rather than pay its mana cost. Tap it, sacrifice 10 9-land permanents. Each opponent loses 10 life. What kind of madness is going on in this set, man? Bolas Citadel is just ridiculous. So, hello, Phyrexia. Are we going to go back to Phyrexia? This is just nuts, man. You're able to pay life to cast spells. Imagine some crazy life gain deck. Just some insane, crazy life gain deck where you have maybe 1 or 2 copies of this in there, and you're able to just cast spells for absolutely, just for life. You're let's say you got one of those decks that's nuts, you already got like 100 life or whatever. Maybe you're playing for fun, nothing competitive, but you like to have a good time, You just pay your life and you can just drop cards left and right. It's like Omniscience, but I mean, this is different. I mean, you can pay them for free. You don't got to pay anything with that card, but it's also like a 9 or 10 drop. But this thing's a legendary artifact, so you can only have one out at a time. Otherwise, I could see... why would you want to have more than these out? You may look at the top card of your library. You may play the top card of your library if you... Does anyone know why this would be... How would it benefit you to have 2 out? Oh, I guess if you're spamming tokens, sacrifice 10 9-land permanents, each opponent loses 10 life. If you had a couple of them, I mean, that would just destroy everybody. If you were able just to spam a bunch of tokens or something, I get it. I get why it's a legendary artifact. That is a really cool card, though. That might be one of my more favorite cards. I like the flavor of that. That is really neat. Ignite the Beacon. Search your library for up to 2 Planeswalker cards. Reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. We were talking about another card. This is powerful. They had to have some tutor abilities for all these Planeswalkers. So definitely Planeswalker Tribal is going to be a thing, and it's pretty scary. The Gatewatch, what was it? Someone helped me out in the comments. Something Gatewatch, but it was really similar. You look at like the top 6 cards of your library, I think, or 7, something like that, and you're able to take 2 Planeswalkers and just put them into play. I'm sure you're still going to see a deck like that because this allows you just to put them into your hand. But as far as the other card, the Gatewatch card or whatever, that allows you just to put them directly into play. I think it's 1 more land to cast. It's 2 planes and 4 colorless. Someone correct me if I'm wrong on that. I know I just talked about this card again. It's just the one card I can never remember. But Ignite the Beacon. You're going to see this card seeing play, man. If you can just go and dig up 2 Planeswalkers, get them into your hand, bada boosh skadoosh, man. Take them to Pound Town with it. That's pretty sweet. Next, we have Invade the City. It's a 3-drop. Amass for X. Amass X, where X is a number of instant and sorcery cards in your graveyard. Again, put X +1/+1 counters on an army you control. If you don't control one, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. This army thing, they're saved. This is like the army, a new mechanic. I mean, put X +1/+1 counters on an army you control. They are creating armies now. I got to read what an army actually is. I mean, I kind of see it, a 0/0 black zombie army creature token. Is that it? It's just an army. No, that can't be right. I think we're missing something on this card. If anyone else has maybe any information yet about this in Invade the City, or what exactly the army is all about, by all means, please let me know, because that's pretty different. But this is looking nuts, man. Widespread brutality. 4-drop. Rakdos colors. Amass for 2. Then the army you amassed deals damage equal to its power. Okay, I understand now. Power to its power to each non-army creature. To amass 2, put 2+1/+1 counters on an army you control. If you don't control one, create a 0/0 black zombie army creature token first. Okay, I do understand it a bit more now. So amass 2, then the army you amass deals damage equal to its power to each. Wow, this is insanity, man. This new amass, I wonder how powerful it's actually going to be. So we're going to see some crazy tribal synergy. The zombies are going to be blowing up left and right. We are in for a lot of fun. This is seriously going to be a very, very exciting and powerful standard. No escape. That's right. Oh man, I can't wait to see the Bolas, man. Counter target creature or planeswalker spell. That's insane. Well, that's good. It needed to be in the set. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead of putting it into its owner's graveyard. Scry 1. That's powerful. Maybe. No, yeah, this could be a sideboard card, but then again, it really depends on the new meta, how many decks we're going to see with Planeswalkers as the focus. I'm sure there's going to be other decks that are just not running any Planeswalkers, or maybe like a one-up, like one copy of this, or 2 copies of some Planeswalker, something like that, or a playset of some Planeswalker, something along those lines. It's really hard to say just yet, but I like that you can scry 1 as well, and it's not just a Planeswalker you're countering, you can also counter a creature with that. And the whole exile effect is pretty good. That's powerful. Interplanar Beacon. Whenever you cast a Planeswalker spell, you gain 1 life. That's not too bad. I would like to see... Oh, let me read the whole card. Add a colorless, you tap it. And then for 1 tap, add 2 mana of different colors. Spend this mana only to cast Planeswalker spells. So this is you're going to find in your Planeswalker tribal builds. I would assume you're probably going to find this. It could be a 4 of, could be a 2 of, but I mean, because it adds a colorless, that could really slow things down a little bit. Maybe like a 2 of or 3 of. I can't see maybe a playset. Again, guys, I'm all about hearing your guys' thoughts on this. This is really exciting. I'll be in the comment section today for sure on this video. Herald of the Dreadlord for 4. Sweet artwork, man. Oh, everything looks so dark and evil. You know what it reminds me of? Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Anybody else with me on that? This is like Terminator 2 Judgment Day. It really is. When Herald of the Dreadlord dies, amass 2, put 2+1/+1 counters on an army you control, etc., etc. There's going to be hordes and hordes of these cards of armies. There's going to be just tons of death and destruction. This is just insanity. There's got to be some crazy board wipes. There are. Just wait for it. So that's a zombie warrior. Then we have Rasca's Finisher. That's cool artwork. 3-drop. When Rasca's Finisher enters the battlefield, destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. Not too bad. It's a common card, though, of course. Still decent power. Not sure how much play it's going to see, but destroy target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls that was dealt damage this turn. I guess if there's an ability maybe to ping stuff, if you can deal 1 damage to this creature or that creature, it's got to be something that can ping for damage, aside from like shocking, and dealing 2 damage to a creature and then having this hit. I mean, there's going to be some other stuff. Obnixilis the Hate Twisted 5-dropper uncommon card. Whenever an opponent draws a card, Obnixilis the Hate Twisted deals 1 damage to that player. Oh, man. And then for -2, destroy target creature. Its controller draws 2 cards. That better be a really, really powerful creature that you're taking out. That better be like a Galta, that hits the battlefield or something. And you're like, nope, forget about that, and get rid of it. Or like some crazy angel or something. There's got to be a big payoff for that. Because, you're giving your opponent 2 cards to draw. Card advantage wins games. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how much play this is going to see if you're running it in a mill deck. But then again, think about it. In a mill deck, I guess in a mill deck it could work. It could work in a mill deck, but you're going to give your opponent a lot of card draw there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how this is going to pan out. We'll see. Maybe some stuff that makes your opponent discard his whole hand or something like that. That would be a powerful spell, though. Obnixilis to Hate Twisted. Cool name, cool art. Obnixilis Cruelty. Target creature gets -5/-5 until end of turn. If that creature would die this turn, exile instead. I do like that. That's a powerful ability. It is an instant, and it's giving it -5/-5. As you guys know, that takes out indestructibles. Indestructibles die to that form. When you're putting -5/-5 on a creature, and it doesn't say destroy. Anything that says destroy on a card, indestructible voids that kind of stuff. But to get rid of indestructible, you got to like exile or the -5/-5, which tells me we're probably going to see some indestructible creatures coming up here pretty soon, I would assume. Time Wipe is a big old 5-drop. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand, then destroy all creatures. Did Azorius really need a board wipe? I mean, didn't they have enough good stuff going for them? They just got a little bit better now. So you just board wipe everything. But before that, you're like, you know what? I think I'm just going to take... It's the only card I have here. This Civic Stalwart right here. I'm going to put that back in my hand. Thank you very much. And then, I mean, you still have something... Not back in your hand. I'm sorry. You put it back down. You control to... I said that wrong. Return a creature you control to its owner's hand, then destroy all creature. Okay. If it said it goes back to the battlefield, that'd be insane. But it just goes back into your hand, so you have to cast it again. But at least you saved your creature from dying when you just board wiped everyone else's creatures. That's pretty cool. Powerful spell. I'm not sure how powerful, but I mean, it seems like it's a sorcery as well. Could they have given that instant speed, or would that be cheating? Powerful spell. Tybalt. I know a lot of you are real hyped about this. Here's Tybalt, Rakish Instigator with the sweet art. And I like how they started doing this where it extends past like the border right here. I think that's really cool. Anyone else feel it? I just like that. Read what it says. Your opponents can't gain life. Shut down. Remember that, was it from Ixalan, the dinosaur, the Menace Raptor or whatever it was? I think he had Menace, and then also opponents couldn't gain life. This is only a 3 to cast. It's -2. Create a 1/1 Red Devil creature token with. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. That could be used and abused right there. But the thing is, it's a -2. You can only do that twice, unless you have other cards that are giving this Planeswalker +1, or giving it a +1, to its loyalty abilities. There's no ultimate on this, or to its loyalty counters. There's no ultimate on a lot of these Planeswalkers, but I think that's pretty neat. They had to do something like this. It nerfs them. Like I said, we're going to see a lot of nerfed Planeswalkers, and this is just one example of it. How much play is Tybalt going to see? I don't know, but it's going to shut down decks. Sideboard King right here. Oh, you're playing white life game. Okay, let me just put this in game 2. There we go. Okay. Well, good game. I win. You know, like it's really easy that way. I don't know if this is going to get banned. I don't think it will. I think this is one card that'll stay in the game. There's going to be a lot of removal for Planeswalkers. Put it that way. Next on the list, Liliana, Dreadlord General. She's big. She's bad. She's gorgeous. She's Liliana, and she's back with her horde of zombies. Whenever a creature you control dies, draw a card. That's powerful already. We already have the 3/2 zombie out there that whenever a creature dies, you take 1 damage and draw a card. This thing just lets you draw a card without taking damage. It is a 6-drop. +1, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Yes! I like that. You +1, finally. I don't know if she has other ones like this, but you just create a 2/2 black zombie creature token by +1ing it. That's amazing. -4, each player sacrifices 2 creatures. Keep in mind, that's you as well. But if you're sacrificing that creature, guess what? You're also drawing 2 cards. For both, you know. Okay. Each opponent chooses, for -9, each opponent chooses a permanent they control of each permanent type and sacrifices the rest. That can get pretty out of control. That's powerful. It's easy to get to in the right build, the right synergy. This card will be a nasty. Should it have been a 6-drop? I think if it was 5-drop, it'd be OP, and it would be just in every single deck. That looks really cool, though. Really powerful Liliana card there. Without a doubt. Is that it? Did we just fit? Are we done? Liliana? Baby, are we done? I think we're done. I think we just got to the end of the road. That's all she wrote, guys. That is it. Well, that's it for today. I may come out with a second video. It depends how many more cards leak. I'm not sure if there's going to be any more. We'll just have to wait and see. But also, I will be dropping another one of these videos tomorrow. This is getting crazy. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please leave a thumbs up. It does help a lot. be subscribed, all that good stuff. I'm excited. I hope you are as well. Skadoosh!